If you can see this post, then you're if you can see this post, then you're stupid. Whoa, what the fuck? I can't see what I posted. God damn! Shut the fuck up, Kaijimafu. Anyways, so here's the thing. I have a mixed history of calling finales. Eh? Guys, does that sound normal to you? Hold up, let me undock and redock. This is why we test for audio instead of spending 10 minutes getting into this thing. Yeah, that sounds better. So here's the thing with finales, with calling finales. I'm not particularly good at that. Because with Xenoblade, I did, and I thought it wasn't going to happen. But then it did. And then with Yooka-Laylee, I called it, and I thought it was going to happen. But it didn't. This is it, Luigi! Hey, it's... See, this is my only hope of kind of understanding where we are in this playthrough. Because it has kind of been my oracle throughout this playthrough. We're on file 11, Name of Reckoning. I take it we're not going to get the Lappy costume. But from what Itz is saying in the chat right now, he says this is probably the finale from what he has seen. I don't know what he has seen entails. That's kind of seen its job, but we'll just do a playthrough tonight and we'll see. We'll finish the chapter and we'll see where that gets us. Let's head to the ARI. Meaning, are you an ARI? Do I look like? His name is Hal. Oh shit, this is like, I mean, it's giving me the big, hold on. It's giving me the big, like, are you sure? Like, I'm passing a point of no return of some kind. Is there anything else in this hallway besides horny vending machines that I should be concerned about? Whoa! Wait a second, where does this lead? I'm like, oh! Okay, that's right, this is where I went. I guess this is how I got out of the building. From the last chapter, I thought that said sick dealer. I can only make so many coronavirus jokes. But yeah, fellas, I guess we're going to the ARI. Is that like the name of the police institute that I used to be employed at? Is that what's happening? I should know these things by now, Griffin. Hey guys, which button is attack? Is it ZL, I think? Let's go to the ARI.
But this could be our last stand. Better be sure you're really ready. It may be a while before we can come back home. Are you sure you want to go now?
He's really milking it. He's really like, listen, like, buddy, if you have, like, skill tree upgrades or medicine you want to overbuy, that's actually a good idea. I should do that, because it takes it away from you every chapter, right? And I went in the direction opposite the horny vending machine, but perhaps I can reach my hand in there, grab something that... The street chemist? Who are you? Wait a second. You're not a horny vending machine. As a gamer, my view of women has been so distorted that I can't get hard for anything that's not rectangular. Yeah, hello everybody. This is probably the finale. It was a very, very basic list of chapters. Okay. An extra boost. Wait a second. This is a scam. This is a gamer scam. I'm not gonna do... Royal jelly, are you kidding me? This is what drives me crazy about this shit, is that, like, when there's so many different kinds of items, like, where in the world am I gonna find this at a time like this? It's too late. Fossil powder? Here, let me just grind up my bones. Or does it have to be ancient bones? Yeah, just talk to the bone dealer. It'll cost you an arm and a leg!
A customer.
My love. Let's buy and sell.
What do I recommend? Well, I think they're all very nice.
Haha, I like it when women have no opinions. Alright, let's see. Purchase. Do I have my burger finally? Ooh, the selection here is actually quite vast this time around. Makes sense though. Prevents stun, stops stun. Not bad. But will I use it? I'm here for the stuff that gives me health and nothing else. Well, let's see. Energy refill. It's thick. It's sweet. I don't know what else I'm going to be spending my money on anyway, so it should be worth just, like, spending my money on absolutely every single one of these anyways, right? Boost all parameters slightly. Well, so long as one of those parameters is health, I'm in. And yeah, I'll get these other ones too. Whatever. I hope I get descriptions when I actually... Why is she, like, crying when I buy things from her? Oh, it hurts when I dispense this. I fucking hate video games. The bottle of soda's too big. Guys, video games suck. I think on second thought, I hate video games.
Very much. And
Thought about it for a decade or two, and I think I made up my mind. You know, wasn't quite sure, was kind of on the fence. Think I've decided, this shit sucks. They're like kidney stones. Why would they program a vending machine to feel pain?
Ready to go to the ARI and finish this?
I need to go to the ICU.
Knock on wood, but this could
Pee.
be our last stand. It may be a while before we can come back home.
When you say a while... This is an odd time to prompt me for this right now, this instant. Yeah.
You got it. All aboard the chopper. Next stop, the Aegis Research Institute.
Oh, okay, so that's when the other girl was uncomfortably sexualized, you know, as opposed to all the others. Right, I remember this place. And I got very lost here. What was it? I was trying to give a little kid a Lappy doll? I could use a Lappy doll right about now. The Avenging of Past Misdeeds. Final Judgment. Hey chat, what are your guys' thoughts on semicolons? Something about the exterior of this building makes it look very Xbox 360 era Platinum to me, and I don't know why. I think maybe it's the clouds or something, I don't know.
Here we are. I bet we'll find Yosef up there.
How much do you want to bet he turns into like an angel thing, and there's like choir music and shit? Like he's gonna turn himself into a monster, and he goes for the next little while. Uh-oh, It's is giving me a winky smiley face. Wait a second. Speaking of
All right, Olive.
this generation of Platinum games, speaking of Xbox 360 Platinum games, wasn't I very, very bad at the penultimate and final bosses of the first Bayonetta when I streamed those? I hope we're not in for that kind of generation Platinum. Hey, question, what happens if I go down these stairs? Maybe I'll find more medicine. Hey, maybe I'll find more empty cans to litter the streets. There's an... Oh, I thought this was a vending machine, but wait a second. Guys, the toilet fairy. Unoccupied, please keep it clean. Hell yes! My fellow gamers, it's time to shit and piss. Gonna cry? Optical camo paper? Like camouflage toilet paper? Oh shit, guys, where'd my ass go? I can't see it. Where'd it go? Somebody mentioned earlier, like, why do you have a whole Xenoblade party with you? And it really is beginning to feel that way, isn't it?
It's quiet in there. Too quiet.
Well, nobody at reception.
Guards.
Guess we gotta take a seat. Guess we gotta
Something's
wait.
Definitely up here.
Even if it is a trap, we can't
I
turn
can't
back
use
now.
these. This game's broken. This game is bullshit.
executing welcome sequence.
Now this is my kind of vending machine.
All products meet nutritional standards.
I like it. It's like Void Soul from Kirby. But, you know, not as nice. Okay, so they offer all the same things, which I'm already full up on, so that's the best I can do.
Executing polite goodbye sequence.
You can't just say executing polite goodbye sequence and then not politely say goodbye. This vending machine's broken. It's fucked up. Looks like a lot of everything else is locked off aside from just going forward, so I guess that's what I'll do. I do like the interior design. I don't know what the exterior, but the interior is looking pretty clean. A lot of whites, but they're like greenish whites. Ho ho ho! This is my kind of elevator. Imagine what you could do in a place like this.
Going on here?
I
It's a shame it's not on the edge of the building. I'd love to see, like, how high up and how fast we're ascending.
But does he even care about humankind anymore?
Look at my fucking shoes. I like how we're having conversations about, like, humanity, and I'm just like, cool shoes.
Who would do something like that?
Oh, that's right, clones. Shit went down last night, huh? Hal's drone is just a Nopon TBH. All it needs are the— Whoa!
The elevator.
The wacky
I can
lines.
see the floor through the crack. If you can get these doors open, we can get out of here.
Considering how fast up we were going, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't, like, slam into the fucking ceiling. But, yeah, this seems like a job for ARM. And I'm not just saying that because I'm now noticing that there's an ARM symbol there.
Do you copy? We got out of the elevator.
What do you mean, do you copy? I'm right here. Oh. I see Olive is using her built-in,
Olive!
external cinema display microphone.
Radio jamming. Between that and the elevator shutdown.
I'm forced to walk at this speed, by the way. There we go. She was so far ahead of me, I was a little worried I was gonna get, like, hit by a car or something. Or rather, she was, because she was so far out in front of me. Excuse me? Yo, ain't this the ending to Sonic Heroes? This can't be good. They're all gonna wake up, they're gonna reach a hand through the glass. And then probably grab a boob, and then it zooms in for 30 seconds, while Kamiya, it just stares and watches. Wait, no, I'm wrong. This isn't the ending of Sonic Heroes, it's the opening to the Octo expansion. That's a lot of girls. Once more, imagine had I picked the girl character and there were just tubes and tubes of boys.
Trying to do with my body.
All these clones, all this genetic research, and you still can't make cat girls. Yeah, Hal, did you clue in just now? See, for someone like Hal, the screen tearing actually works out for him, because then I can say, whoa guys, it's just a graphical effect. Look at what Hal can do. Can you see all of me walking? Oh! Can you see all of me walk into my mystery? I didn't realize I was reading Shadow the Hedgehog lyrics. The juices! The liquids. Shadow the Hedgehog was made here. Thank you for the sub, Tyler. Listen to the sounds of them wetly plapping onto the ground. Even like this, they gotta be wearing booty shorts. Alright guys, it's time to beat up anime. Oh my... Okay! Well, if you had to ask me, Griffin, how do you expect this game is going to end? This is a fucking Hideki Kamiya game. I should have expected this, honestly. If there's one thing that man loves more than blocking people on Twitter, it's putting other people's resources into making shit like this. The fucking somber piano music that's playing throughout this as well. Oh, I gotta summon my boy. And they're all making the same, like, small set of voice clips. It's wonderful.
They're all me.
Yeah, not as sexy as Shadow the Hedgehog, you're right. Kind of a missed opportunity, honestly.
They're not me.
Let's see, I want to switch to Sword. My boy. He's been here since the very beginning. Oh no, how embarrassing. Now they're all bound and helpless. Isn't this just a scene ripped straight from Kingdom Hearts 2? A gamer's paradise scenario. This area in Kingdom Hearts 2 is based on the Lilo and Stitch movie. Guys, as much as I'd love to know the ins and outs of Kingdom Hearts lore, I have no idea what the fuck any of you are talking about tonight. Well, it looks like there's just one or two left. And Akira seems to have... Okay, never mind, Akira's given up. How come she can't turn into a big laser monster again and then just play fist bump? You know there's gonna be like one more vocal theme though before the game ends, right? There has to be. Wait, is that one down or not? Or did I just lose focus? No, they're down. Look at the bodies littered. We really did let them hit the floor. Griffin, imagine this, but Goofy emerges from one of them instead? Oh, cool screenshot. Goofy in booty shorts. See, the thing is, though, even though I've made other preparations, one thing that I did not prepare for was getting fist bump in advance, so I may need to sneak away and find an opportunity to do that at some point. Easter egg in this level, Goofy, Donald, Sora, and Redacted are in the pods at the end. Well, it's a good thing we didn't have to fight all of them. I thought we were just gonna be here for half an hour. I don't know, it's kind of like, would it be beyond this game for me to like expect that of them? I don't know. Also, I guess I'm not going this way? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a glass. It's a glass tube. So if you see a lemon pop, you know, thumbs up for that. But don't put it in too hot, because when glass melts, you know, it's glass. Let me take a look at what I do have in terms of, like, medicine and whatnot. Ugh. I mean, this area seems pretty linear, but if there is any slight opportunity to explore, I'll have to do that, because I do like me some medicine. Also, is the ceiling crumbling? This isn't right. Where's the ominous organ music? Now this is what I call a staircase. Whoa! Wait a second. I thought they were coming for me. No, I want to see these guys running animations. I want to see them stumble. I think the only thing this is missing is that one, like, cartoon noise where, like, something's really wobbly and it's like, whoa! Like they're slipping on a fucking banana peel? Yeah, that's how I walk around, too. They're not even being chased by anything. Alright, what are we looking at in here? Oh, redshift. The crystals. Yes. Well, we didn't have to guess at that. I mean, oh, I like how they still have, like, little people legs. And then big fucking lobster claws. Can I, like, go around the pillar and, like, meet you in the middle here? Yes, I can. Or Scooby-Doo falling down a flight of stairs. Damn, you dug deep for that one. You had to dig deep for that one. It's... An astronaut hits the other with a rock on the moon. Call that an astral maim. Robin, that's a pretty good one. You've really been like... When I started, I was like, heh. When I started this playthrough, I was like, heh, astral brain. And then I kind of just stopped. I kind of, like, plateaued there. But you've really been filling in for me with, like, the astral rhyme. Because there is opportunity there. I'm just not talented enough to tap it like you are. Alright, now to handle the more important part, which is to gobble up all the red gummy snacks. Why is the camera focusing me there? I don't want this. Yeah, I also saw this. I don't want to leave chests behind me when there's an opportunity to find them, because I'm gonna get hit a lot. I'm gonna die a lot. And I need every single one of those that I can get. So if you see any in any areas that I'm in, and I've yet to leave the area, shout out. Please tell me that there's a bunch of naked Akiras in, like, lockstep now? Like, marching? No, just more of this, of course. Bread in space, call it astral grain. I think Robin may have actually already used that one, maybe beat you to the punch. My mind is so mad. Yeah, I guess you've got the astral brain now. Watching Seinfeld on the moon, call that astral crane, or... Yeah, I know. I'll be here all night, folks. Don't you worry. Spaceships are just astral planes. Well, that's just, you've come full circle now. Astral plane was the original terminology. And then astral chain is a pun on that. Torn hanky. Guys, wouldn't it be fucked up if we found the Lappy doll from when we first came here, but it's like torn up and it was like, oh no. Fuck, what happened here? Fuck, no. We were too late. Iris, oh, okay. What do you mean use my legion to what now? Oh, I see. Oh! I was about to clue into that on my own, but yeah, I see what I need. Now I see what I gotta do. Another Crush 40 song that I do not have on hand. Although, I think to misappropriate Hoobastink as Crush 40 would be disrespectful to both parties involved. Phew! Good thing this advanced security system can be overwhelmed by throwing things. Guys, have you seen, like, the lockpicking lawyers' newest video? I don't know if you, like, keep up with him very often, but he cracked a lock without even fucking touching it. Like, what's next? A Batman villain on a shuttle. Call that Astral Bane. Fellas, I don't need to be losing already. Come on now. See, if I had my Lappy costume, I would have the greatest defense of all. I would be unstoppable. Oh, here's the problem. My arrow friend is not helping, because they need to shoot from afar. You. Thanks, buddy. Hey, so does this, like, slowly regenerate over time, or am I going to be left with the rapidly saturating and desaturating screen until I'm forced to use healing items far sooner than I could ever possibly want to use healing items? Tasty. Wait a second. Gotta look behind me. No chests here. Literal galaxy brain. Oh, these hurt me. Now you tell me. Alright, let's go back to Sword. That's my homie. I'm gonna have to use medicine, aren't I? Or worse. Wait a second, isn't this what I did on that one session where things like didn't go well, is that I would like intentionally use up all my batteries? I think even if I do deplete these, I'll be fine. So maybe when I get to the final boss the first time, that's kind of what I'll do. Or it'll just be stupid easy. I don't know. See, because Bayonetta 2's was kind of underwhelming compared to how difficult the rest of the game was, so maybe it could go either way, really. Also, I really gotta watch out for this yucky juice, this icky paint-like goop, because it damages me pretty damn fast. It's hot lava up in here. But how come you don't get hurt? I guess because you are it. That would make sense. I mean, I know I want to bring my sword friend with me, but it seems that what may be best for me... Oh my god, they just got fucking Goofy slammed against the wall. But I may want to use the arms thing for this, because this is kind of like the shopping mall chapter, where you have to navigate over the literal icky paint-like goop. This is more like somebody dropped their evil Legos. Yeah, it's specifically prompting me to use the... Okay, okay. Okay, okay! Try and... See, now I'm the one who can eat the goop. Folding paper on the moon. Call that astral crane. Ooh! Oh, I like that one. I like that one, Kaishimafu. Why not use a healing item? It's not like you're gonna get stuck on the final boss. Also, I fucking love that it was an environmental hazard that did me in that time. It seems that when you run out of batteries, the punishment for it is not being taken to the start of the chapter, as I've had to learn all too... That was a lesson I had to learn the hard way. But as I understand it, it just takes you back to like the beginning of whatever battle you were in, which is something that I am perfectly fine with. So, I'm a little less averse to wasting these. Not that I'm constantly trying not to take damage, but I fear nothing now. Arky. This man's chest to waist ratio is how I draw boys. Let me find... Now I'm gonna go back to sword. There's no goop that can stop me now. Wait a sec. Yeah, even if you're like... Even if he's floating above you, it looks like you can still link him. Which is fine by me. Wait a second, and even though I'm like standing directly beneath him, if I attack like the area below, then it like still does damage. Guys, has this game just been Xenoblade the whole time? Where hitboxes don't fucking matter? Not having sex in space. Call that Astral abstain. That's a pretty good one. Now I feel like I have to come up with cool ones, but I can't. Streaming this game, starting in August, ending in March. Call that Astral pain. There we go. How's that one? Oh! Call this game Xenoblade because it overstayed its welcome. Now, I'm not going to say that this hasn't overstayed its welcome, but I enjoyed Xenoblade. There were some tricky moments. There were a lot of parts where I was kind of just like not doing very good, but I'm still glad that I streamed it. I enjoyed it. Especially as we got to the end, because in the last few parts, you know, that's when things really spiral out of control. And I mean, I meant in the story, but see, now I'm remembering the one bit I did where I got stuck on Jadeface for 7 hours. So, yeah, I can see where chat would be coming from with that one. Polymers on a rocket. Call that Astral polyurethane. Hey, maybe I should use more of my Astral abilities, like so. Also, I just like did a mid-air link. That was sick. I like did that before I hit the ground. Somehow I get the feeling I'm not doing as much damage as I think I'm doing. Oh, I see. They start from the inside and then expand outwards. I may switch to arrow for this one and just try to use these like manually. We'll see where that gets us. Oh, that's where that gets us. Okay. What if I, like, stand behind a pillar, though? What if I do this? Where am I? Where am I? Astral game explain. Okay, it's time to stop. The rock in space. Call it Astral Dwayne. Now, Dwayne I can get into. Also, I have gun. I have different weapons that I can choose from. This may be the better option for this one. I fought floating people in the past. See, this is what happens. I always blame my inability to solve very simple scenarios on not playing this in like a month at a time. But this time, I actually have not done that. I've been going at a regular pace, so it's only really been like a few days. And yet here we are anyways. He's got like a big red button on his titty. I wonder if I like shoot at that, if that's like a weak spot. Oh, these are ice beams? I didn't even... Is that what the ground is the way it is? Is because it's cold in here? Go turn down the thermostat. Also, my friend went away. They ran out of battery. And I get the feeling that I'm gonna do just the same any moment now. Russian aliens from Astral Ukraine. Y'all are digging deep on this one now. How am I just now realizing that this guy is an ice guy? Also, this guy disappeared again. Because whenever I lose my batteries, it turns that back off, and I have to manually turn it back on is what happens. I know, crazy of this game that it expects me to realize when I die. I saw something called sloppy strikes, in that case assessment. And I must agree, those were some... If there was anything that battle was, it was certainly sloppy. Guys, if we go to YouTube, that's his name, right? And he like floats, then I think I'm gonna be in like big trouble here. Why would I need sword for this? This does not seem like the job for sword, but oh, I see, because it has the little veins going on. My first instinct was that it was something that would have to be like pulled apart, but this works too. Ah yes, my favorite ability of all. The potential for these puzzles with these different abilities was so high, but I feel like the game never wound up like living up to it. Am I the only one that feels that way? I liked some of the arrow puzzles, like you have to knock down platforms and hit switches, and like, okay, that's pretty sick. I have to turn this off and just stand in the middle. But like these sword ones are very clunky and basic, and there's no guesswork, there's no challenge. It's kind of just wrestling with the controls until you stop having to wrestle with them. I think I'm gonna need arms for this one.
Great. Looks like we'll need
Nope.
the Axe Legion to get through this.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I can't breathe in there. I need shield. That's better. Yeah, Robin has a very powerful influence. I guess they're the streamer now. Call that an astral exchange. Yeah? Is that any good? No? Okay. I feel like they didn't think that this game would be very popular, and they were correct. So it played very basic, and the sequel will probably expand on stuff like that. Well, this is okay, I'm fine. Oh, wait a second, I'm not fine with this. Oh, I have a brilliant idea. I say as I'm in midair, flying across the room. Yeah, this is what I want. Gamers, check this out. Wait, did I hit a cutscene or... Okay, I died. I thought I was doing quite well.
Think fast or we're done for. Right.
Boy, I really have to think fast on that one, huh? See, it also wouldn't be a Platinum Games game if there was like a long section that felt like a fucking racing game like this. Jesus fuck. I can't move any faster than that. Prepare to go to space. Time to astral train.
Whoa. Think fast or we're done for.
I mean, if I press B, I do that, but I feel like that's slower. Also, I see. The location of where these things will pop out from is telegraphed, so you have to go on the outside of the... See, I was following, like, the red stuff, because I want it so bad. Okay, I get it now. This is sick. Whew!
Oh no, the wall's down. What kind of security system is this?
A GUN security system, I believe. The Arm Legion. Don't yank my chain. This is just the end of Sonic 4. Oh my... I would say the end of Sonic Colors, more like, if you ask me. Phew. Thank you, Lappy. Alright, well... I didn't, like, lose my guy. Okay, I thought he got squished by the door and they were going to die one by one or something. I'm fine with this. Oh no, anime girls. Wanna fuck the anime boy? Astral horny on main. See, now we're talking. Gonna take a sip of water while I wait for this to do its thing, as they say. Love that HD rumble thumping. Alright, here we go. Wait a second. Yesterday on my Switch friends list, I saw someone whose name is like just meat in all caps or something. Like, oh, that must be Vicente. But he just logged on now and that's not his name. So, guys, wait a second. Who is meat? Also, I apologize for the repeated vibrations. I'll take my hands off the table, Mabel that I am. See, that's helpful. Like, while I'm getting stun locked, I can't move, but my pal here still can. Hey, here's an idea. Let me use my fucking Mega Evolution. See, unfortunately, I did not prepare Fist Bump in time for this. But I can only assume that it'll help me die just a little bit less. Oh shit, that depletes fast, huh? Okay. Well, I guess the sooner I can use it, though, the sooner I can deplete it also. This is so... The HG Rumble is just so fucking obnoxious. Like, there are games when it's done great, but I feel like that goes for, like, a lot of the Switch's unique features is that like, you know, oh, gyro controls, HD Rumble, shit like this, and of course the portability even. In a lot of first-party Nintendo stuff, it's like, whoa, this is amazing, why isn't every game like this? And then third-party developers try, and then they fucking botch it, and now my hands are vibrating as if I've smashed my aluminum baseball bat into solid concrete, and my hands are, like, tingling from having vibrated so intensely. Like, I'm legit getting that tingly feeling right now, because the vibration is so, like, annoying. And I don't know, I've had, like, overwhelming rumble before, like, with Alan Wake, it was, like, obviously the 360 uses a traditional rumble motor, not linear actuators, and it's like... It's a strong rumble, but it's like a deeper rumble, and this feels like a tinier rumble, and I feel like that makes it more painful than Alan Wake. Alan Wake feels like a massage, this feels like annoying. Like almost ticklish maybe? I don't know. Also, I'm like mashing ZR and nothing is happening. This guy's faster than Sonic! See, because there's this one person in the background who keeps shooting me and I can't do anything about them. See, usually the point of fighting a large group of people where they fight you one at a time is like the others will stand in the background and generally just do nothing unless you get close, but I'm just constantly getting shot at and stun locked, and I'm not sure how to respond to that. I did buy a bunch of items that like specifically respond to stun lock. Ooh, medicine. But in my opinion, this is just how I respond to every game. When I get items, it's like, no, these are only for boss battles, and I will not use them in regular enemy encounters, and that is exactly what's happening here. I suppose if I want to do something to stop these people, then the best way to do that would be to stun them, and then while they're like tangled up, then I have the freedom to take them on one as I properly should. So there's a couple different ways to approach this, and I'm employing just about none of them. Alright chat, place your bets. Who's gonna go down first? Oh, they're how come normal people can break out of the chains just right off the bat like that? That seems a little bit unfair, don't you think? Come on, come on! See, this middle one did a better... Okay, it's me. Shocker. Yeah, the one on the side, like, came out of it instantly, but the one in the middle took a little bit longer. I guess the more you attempt to spam it or something, the less effective it becomes, like, like it won't last as long. But most of the other chain abilities that I have are, like a call and response sort of thing, so you can only use them when there's, like, a situation that calls for it. But if you want to use the chain in, like, regular play... The Ricochet, Griffin, the Ricochet. That's the other one that I can call upon at any time. Get in, get out. Come on, get up, get up. Get in, get out. Get in, get out. Just like that. Although I assume that probably would be just as worthless if I'm constantly getting shot at and stun locked. Woof! That was a rough one. That's an incredibly vivid and real description. I assume this is about my aluminum baseball bat analogy. Chat's like, how does Griffin even know what baseball is? It's because one time I rented Mario Baseball from Video Stop. A vending machine, my love. And a treasure chest, more importantly. Now this is a rectangular object I can get into. A heal all. Ooh. Coming up on another elevator. Yeah, the right one went bananas. So we gotta use the left one now. Although I wonder what would have happened had we taken the left one to start with. Because both are equally accessible the first time around. How does Griffin even know what a sidewalk was? God, I just put the controller down to take a sip! How can they come through the windows? I thought we were indoors. Also, hey, it's the titty thingy again. Chappy, like, which one? Oh, great, more! My favorite. How does Griffin even know what a sidewalk is? I was under the impression they were covered in snow year-round. Weirdly enough, summers up here get, like, weirdly hot. Much hotter than they should. Than I think, at least. Considering our proximity to the Arctic Circle. But I like summer. I'm not complaining. I'm looking forward to it. You know, mosquitoes aside. Hey, remember in August when I canceled a stream because there was a mosquito in my room and I couldn't get it? That's a good, I like that bit. Getting a little bit better at that. I feel like at the very beginning of the game, having like the hand-eye coordination to move both sticks in like opposite circles of each other is like a little bit like trying to pat your head and rub your tummy at the same time. But believe it or not, I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Like I would like have to have one standing still and then just focus on one stick. But I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at having both move at the same time to wrap around and come closer to each other. So even within like the very small pool of techniques that I'm using, or at least the techniques that I feel like I'm using, I don't know if there's any more. There was a very extensive tutorial thingy at HQ with all these different abilities, but they don't really wind up doing anything effective unless the person you're attacking is standing completely still. So I can only assume there's more, but as far as like useful casual combat goes, it feels like there's very little compared to something like Bayonetta, which is, I find, infinitely more accessible. But within the limited pool of what I do use, there are definitely improvements I can make regarding. I need the axe for this one. There are certainly optimizations and improvements to be made. And I'm sure chat's, you know, looking at my gameplay like, wow, you don't say. But I think that I'm noticing that is a breakthrough, because I notice very little. How tall is this building? You know what my hands feel like? It feels like the Bolivians won't stop fucking calling my phone. Baseball, more like I played baseball at the young age of 7. And I was so bad at the end of the season that the coaches gave me MVP for pity. Well, that's what it stands for, right? Well, the good news is, if these guys are happy and they know it, they're having a riot. They're having a grand old time. Hey, I thought there was one of these things. Why is there 3 now? Number 3. If I ever saw this thing in my living room, I would stomp it until it was nothing more than a small blue stain on the carpet. You can't just open a portal in an elevator, are you kidding me? What, is Rayquaza's up in here? This isn't how ice works at all. But maybe it's how the astral dimension works. Skila. This is sick, but on the other hand, fuck this. Also, wow, that super gauge takes way longer to recharge than I thought it did. Holy moly. Still got 3/4 of the way to go. I was expecting the balance of it to be like, I don't know, for everything else that chat tells me to use constantly, that I only save for boss battles. It's like, well, I don't know. Bros moves in the Mario and Luigi RPGs and normal battles? I don't think so. Anything useful in Xenoblade? I don't think so. Yeah, the chain attacks in Xenoblade is what I'm thinking of. I didn't use those in regular combat instead of boss battles. Let's see, have we done any other RPGs? Well, Paper Mario Color Splash, but I don't think that game has, like, in terms of its combat, anything important enough to only be regarded for boss battles. Except, wait, I guess even that has the Thing cards, which I indeed only regard for boss battles. Bit of a pattern, isn't it? I'm just doing a fucking ice ballet routine and this guy's getting in my way. I'm really only hitting this guy accidentally, ever. Hey, here's a question. How am I gonna get the door open when it's all frozen up like this? How are we gonna find the princess with the power going out? Damn, this guy's got like his own little ballet routine going on, huh? I also gotta make sure not to leave any of these like pick-up-ables behind when I leave the elevator, because I'm wondering, enemies seem to be dropping a lot more of these than I recall. And I don't know if they just decided to be an anomaly right now, or if I should like be doing this in every room. Okay, the ice just goes away. But I should like scan my surroundings and make sure that I'm not leaving any of those behind, because that could be very valuable medicine. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Better go too.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad. Oh, she's limping. But what if I go this way? Is this view above the clouds, or? I think it is. You can see a city like way in the distance, but nothing in... There is a treasure chest! This was worth it. I'm sorry, a treasure box. Treasure crate, a container, a loot crate. But now I need to check like every nook and cranny just to make sure. Oh, we're above the clouds, alright. Do you use flower points in traditional Paper Marios outside of boss battles? FP? That's when you use like your partner moves, right? Yes, FP I do use. It's the star crystal moves that I save for later. Wait a second. Wait, is she crying? She's like standing over somebody's body. What's happening? It looks like more clones, but like... Oh no, okay, I think she's gonna go, whoa, I'm feeling dizzy, and then transform into a monster.
I'm the only one.
No, when you use bad moves like multi-bounce. Oh yeah, or like the silver hammer. I don't remember Thousand Year Door too well. But yeah, I used those. You have to. That's just how you're supposed to play. Which is, of course, when chat jumps in and is like, yes, that applies to all the other things you just listed, Griffin. But those ones seem like more balanced and okay. Akira? Oh no, she's an astral chain.
It's not like yours. I'm just another one of Yosef's projects.
Yosef, that's his name.
I'm not
Fucking YouTube.com.
Poor Dad.
Well, you know, I mean, these astral thingies are like just things that you wear, so you could take it off if you don't want to get controlled so much. I mean, this isn't the first time that things happened against your will, so maybe you could do that, maybe? Just like turn it off. There's an off button on that thing. Wait a second, this is just the ending of Shadow the Hedgehog where you fight Sonic but backwards. I mean, I guess I am blue and they're black and red, aren't they? Dabba-dee-da-boo-da. Give me the sword. Somehow I get the vibe, the feeling, that this ain't it, Chief. Still not gonna use medicine, though. This is a good opportunity, actually, to refill, because this is like a major battle. Yosef's project, 10%. Calm Akira down. I pop off at the cheesiest shit, so I thought this fight was so dope. I'll tell you what I think is dope. When in the modern Sonic games, they keep teasing like a real boss battle between Sonic and Tails, but then they solve that conflict in cutscenes and that nothing ever goes down. Because I think that would be cool, but they never do it. I need to resummon because I'm dead. Alley-oop. Oh no, now she's breaking out of this. Oh my god. That was much faster than I expected. That's like, I went down just then faster than I do when I try to die on purpose. Like, damn. Watch me get sent right back to this lobby room, though. Watch it happen. Watch me be wrong about everything. Okay, no, we're fine.
I was so happy to be a Legionist.
A Legionist? That's what they call it? Doesn't that make a just sound?
It's not like yours. I'm just
A Legionist. A Legionist is what I call it when
I'm not fit to save
there's
humanity.
a buff boy with thick thighs. I don't know, like leggy Adonis. I don't know. That's my best bet. Let's see what if Robin can get anything else out, because I sure can't. Maybe this is what I'll do the whole battle. I'll just keep knocking her down and doing like little boop. If I can just keep like stun locking her so she can't summon, then hey, maybe I'm onto something here. See, on first Tangle, she stays in there a lot longer, but towards the end she was like constantly breaking out. I didn't even know you could like use this to stun lock enemies. What's happening right now? Also, I should only be using this when she like gets up, because otherwise the bounces aren't as useful while she's down. While she's down, I'll just fucking kick her, and then she gets back up, I back away, and then do the bounce. This is a much better rhythm. Now Tane I can get into. You can fucking just drag her body along the ground. Yeah, just like slide her off the edge of the building. That'll calm her down real quick. This shouldn't work at all! Lounge across the coffee table. Now my leggy on it. Holy shit, Robin, you're a genius! Look at how effective this is! Guys, I've done it. I've broken the game. My health is still like weirdly low though, which is a small concern, but I also have like 1,000,000 medicines left, so who cares? Uh-oh. Eh? Wait, I only get the one back? What? Why do I only get the one back? Wait a second. Do I not get a full refill anymore like I did on that other final boss battle? Wait a second. This hasn't like not worked though, so I'm gonna keep it up. This is doing an oh, it's too late now. I think the time for that being effective is over now. It was good while it lasted though. Oh my lord. Alright, chat. Ow! Ow! I was going to say it's up to you. Do I use my medicines? But apparently I don't get the choice? I don't know why it's not like fully refilled. What was I doing differently during the other chapter where I got all the recharges back every single time I got a game over? I think, you know what it might be? If I had to wager. See, now they're right out to begin with, so what happened? Oh, they disappear once they get knocked down, and then I just maintained that from that point on. Okay. Which means there is nothing wrong with the strategy. Boy, she sure does take a lot of damage, because I was doing this for a while, and I didn't seem to get anywhere with it. I think if I had to guess what went wrong, what's happening right now is that every time you enter a battle, it creates a checkpoint of how many medicines you have left. And in the previous chapter, I wasn't really doing much dying at all until I got, come on. until I got to that final battle of the chapter. So I had all of my recharges intact. But because I've been doing so much dying throughout this chapter, I only have the one left. That's what I wager. This is fun. I like this. I'm gonna do one of these. Man, look at my special charge still, though. I wonder if there's, like, something else. I thought it would just, like, charge as you use regular attacks, but maybe there's, like, a different, like, requisite that I'm not fulfilling at the moment. Maybe it charges, like, as you dodge or something. Oh, woof. Boy, she sure does just fucking ragdoll across the room, doesn't she? These stairs are, like, an unfortunate place for her to be, though. I would like to, like, kind of maneuver her into the wider open space so that I have more room to do my funny bounces. Uh-oh. That one didn't knock her over. Okay, I may have to begin using medicines. Take a fucking sip, babes. Okay. Yeah, this cutscene represents about how epic that fight sequence was. That's about as cool as I felt. I want like a pre-rendered cutscene of me just like yanking her around the room.
Downstairs. I should have known it was you.
Look at his fucking plaid outfit. This goofy ass. Okay, remember when I talked about his like scarf thingy physics? It's not a scarf, it's part of his coat, but you know. Like, the physics on it reset every time the camera cuts to him, so keep an eye on those when we get another close-up. I bet they're gonna reload. Oh, maybe not. Maybe because this is a bespoke cutscene, they're fucking Pokeballs. These are Pokeballs.
You have a lot to answer for. What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
To save the human race.
Yeah, these guys don't get knocked down the same way, so I think I'm in a tad more trouble this time around.
They form the core of a great salvation that will begin very soon.
But I like Doggy. Why would they do this to me? Wait, I'm getting sucked.
To awaken at least one of you to your full potential like yours.
Let's see, what other healing options am I sitting on right now?
Thanks to Jenna's unexpected meddling, I realized I had to account for the possibility of losing you. When you arrived here with your
Boy, that's regarded as quote-unquote some health? I'll take it. Stop ow-wooing! No ow-wooing! $350 penalty. Why can't my arm create black holes? Bet that's a skill tree thing I have to unlock. So these guys are doing all the cool things that I never could. This music kind of pops off, though. But where are the vocals? Griffin's getting sucked. Sigh, if only. Uh-oh. There's like a bunch of like lore drops going on right now. Oh, they actually went down. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought they were getting much harder than that. Oh, they just bring more in. I'm gonna have to go through all 5.
I've overlooked your imperfections up until now. The honor of service. But that ends now.
Chat's gonna have to like pay attention to what's being said and just give me the rundown in chat after this, because I cannot focus on 2 things at once like this. No sucking, no sucking, no sucking! I'm gonna tangle you is what I'm gonna do. Oh wow, I kind of assumed that it was maybe like Smash's like thing. Oh wow, that actually did knock him down. It's like Smash's thing of like spamming rolling, so that if you spam it too much, like too many times in a row, then yeah, it'll be increasingly less effective. But if you do enough other things for long enough, then it'll go back to being, like, usable again, and it'll last, like, its full length. But I guess not. I just seem to have a finite amount of uses, and then it gets less effective every single time. Wait a second, finishing off enemies fully restore... that recharges your health? I had no clue. Yeesh. I like fighting the arrow one up close, though, because they don't really have any up-close options. Then again, that may be for the better. Like, I'll save them for later. So that way, when the next one rolls in, and the arrow one is the last one, then that'll be the easiest one? I don't know. Here's the thing, though, is that... oh, wait a second, but if I back off and leave them for later, then that means that they can use ranged attacks from afar, which may undo whatever ease I thought it would bring. I just think it's interesting that the sword one is kind of hot, and they're saving that one for last one. It's gonna be even bigger than the human, and I'm gonna say, uh-oh. Where did the arrow one even go? Yeah, I'm going back for this. This was not a good... they can fucking teleport? Where are you? Did they poop? There's like little red indicators. So there's you. Are they what? Are they on top of each other? What am I looking at? There's one that like fades in and out. This is behind me. Behind me. Behind me. Phew. Wait, is that them? Knocked down, or did... I guess they're done with me. Not much I can do about that. Give me the hot one. Ugh. This one may be useful to do bounces off of. Maybe just like not for knocking down, but just like for range's sake. Finish off, yes please. I saw that prompt for like a frame. Wow, it really does do that, huh? That's handy. Hot one, hot one, hot one, hot one. No? Yes. But your bow. I can't tell. I'm just gonna go for you. I know the one that has all the dangly bits is the archer one, but they keep going away. Is it you? You look different. I don't know. I can't tell if this one has an ass, because they're made out of, like, goo. I can tell if mine has an ass. Maybe they nerfed it. You monsters, what have you done? What is this mid-air shit? There's apparently a different, like, moveset when you're in the air, but there's no jump button, so how would you do something like that, like, on purpose? God damn it. Really wasted my chance with that arrow one, huh? Oh, I see. I'm getting the indicators, and I'm not seeing them because they're, like, up in the air. Well, not this time. Come back! You fucking Luigi's Mansion looking ass! Wait, did I do it? I saw a poof, but I'm not sure if they teleported or not, or if I won. I think I got that one. Alright, I haven't taken... What are you guys doing in the corner here? This isn't what lobbies are for. It goes all the way to the corner. Wow, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be at all. Holy moly. Phew, okay. So there's a little, like, Yosef's Project, like, progress bar on the right, and it was at 30% before. How much does that count for? What are we at, 50? Oh, his coat did the thingy! You see? This is so fucking ridiculous. He just has an army of anime girls. Which one do I shoot? Doesn't matter. Apparently even shooting the real one, his code did the thing again, is at one point what I was supposed to do. Alright, so you guys absorbed all of that lore, all of that talking that took place during that, right? This is what it's like when chat tries to bully each other. Oh no! That just makes them stronger! I thought they were like killing each other out of solidarity.
The true inner workings of Legionic fusion.
Legionic?
The door opening to the future.
Has the G always been a hard G? Guh?
And now,
Okay, I thought I was gonna have to fight those.
I build
Though I don't know why I'm seeing that as a relief, because now they're fusing into something even stronger, probably.
the savior of all existence.
Yeah, they're transforming.
It begins.
Oh, he's gonna absorb it. He's gonna absorb it. The Chaos Emeralds.
All will become one within Noah.
Literally haven't listened to a word of this game, but I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure the old cop guy is the main villain. You think? Also, did he mean to do that, or was that an accident? Has his hubris done this to— eh? Holy moly. Now I'm a cat girl! You know, like nya!
So this is what Yosef's been working on. I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I,
It's all to
Hal.
us to stop it now.
Then again, where this is going is technically the end credits, so maybe I do like— oh my lord. Yo, this is a pretty cool looking creature though. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this whole being tiny thing though. Saw this part coming a mile away. Who didn't? See, I even when Yosef was still like supposedly a good guy, I like didn't like him. I'm like, fuck this guy, you know? Seems like that was misplaced.
Noah, soul of ambition.
Soul of Boomer. Is this gameplay? There's a health bar. Is it gonna be quick time events? I mean, it's in engine. I'm just not controlling it. Oh boy. I mean, like, I'm like, again, it's in engine. I have buttons. Oh no, I'm gonna have to hop. You know I'm bad at this. Kinda sick though. Wait a sec, where do I go if not here? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Guys, maybe this is just going to be like the ending of Super Mario Galaxy 2 and it's really underwhelming and shitty. And it ends in like 3 seconds. Guys, can we talk about that? What were they thinking? Oh, I have to move to like increase their range. This is kind of sick. Am I out of the way of that one? Okay, just barely. Come on, sword friend, we gotta hug this one out. Obby Roblox game. I mean, I didn't plan for this to be my Roblox final boss, but maybe I'll make something like this, and then it will be. Listen, I'm enjoying this phase. This is nicer than what I usually have to go through. I like the platforming. I like the non-direct combat elements. There's still like a timed challenge to it, but you know, it's nice. Stuff like that makes you realize a lot more that Super Mario Galaxy 2 started as DLC. That was a close one. You really gotta line this stuff up fast. It's getting a little trickier now. Oh god, it's still going, it's still going, it's still going. Right, because there's more arms. He's so big that the depth perception— oh, for the love of— that the depth perception is kind of tricky. So when you see a giant fucking hand coming for you, you don't really know if you're truly out of the way until it's too late. Do I have to restart this entire sequence? Wait a second. Oh no, that's exactly what I have to do. Okay, lesson learned. Watch for the icons. There's also like a little symbol glowing beneath me now, and I think that's just because of the way the camera is, that they realized, oh no! That maybe in playtesting I wasn't the only one that was having this problem. Man, Roblox Adventure 5 is looking great. I keep flinging myself towards like the edge of platforms. I gotta make sure to, you know, not do that. Yeah, just kinda hang out towards the middle. Don't gotta overshoot it or undershoot it. I have to overshoot it! And now I'm still undershooting it. See, the gaps between the platforms are getting bigger too. Hey, remember when I said I was getting really good at synchronizing, like, my left and right thumbsticks? Apparently I'm not, and I need to right now. I guess just prioritize the left one until you actually need to make the jump. And, you know, get right up to the edge, and then do your thing. There we go. I'm bad at that one in particular, it seems. Okay, walk up to the edge, do the hop. Oh, we're gonna be here a while, aren't we? What if Mario Galaxy 2 was hard? And this is just the fucking preamble to this boss battle too. I know for a fact that there's gonna be, like, a lot of whacking that's commencing after this. And I bet I have to repeat this every single time I run out of recharges. So, buckle up for the long haul, folks. Is there more? This kind of seems like the last one. Yeah, okay. Do I need, like, an arrow or a shield or something? I mean, when I tap the thing, it doesn't work, so I'm gonna guess maybe X, and then like tap L. Oh no, I've just been bored on purpose. What the fuck? I'm in Polygon Land? Hey, this is Pat Gilbert. Make sure to subscribe to Polygon. Oh, I thought this was gonna be like Noah was going to speak to me, and it was gonna be like a cool moment, like, "Whoa, are you God?" And then the game was gonna have something to say, but no, just beat the shit out of the Kirby Void Star. Just do it. It's fine. Eh? What is it, Star Fox Zero? Well, somebody had fun in their 3D modeling software. Didn't realize that was what was chasing me. Maybe I should be doing this instead then? There are people just like us. They break into a million pieces when smashed, just like us. What is happening right now? This is bizarre. First of all, I thought the motif of these things were cubes, not triangles. What gives? Also, thanks for the save, pal. Gotta let you take the L on this one. Thank you. Well, this certainly wasn't what I was expecting the final boss to be, I'll tell you what. I like it, though. I feel like I'm in an Assassin's Creed loading screen. Maybe I should use the gun while I'm waiting while it does this. And then dash forward to slam up close, and then, oh, jeez! I'm gonna use one of these. What's happening right now? Is it gonna start spinning? Do I just stay out of the way? There's so much going on. The poor bitrate. Whoa! Oh! You like that? That looks good on the stream? I bet. Why did this turn? Super hot is an excellent comparison, you're right. Super hot. Griffin, you gotta get out of there. See, now it's kind of stacking things. If anything, in terms of like, whoa. I don't know what this attack is. I don't know how to escape it. I see that it closes in on me. Maybe I gotta use like I gotta direct my pal to escape the circle and like use the chain to hop out of it. I don't know. That's my guess. But the attack pattern was kind of reminding me actually of the 3D section from the final boss of Star Allies. Just in terms of this circular arena and focusing on this unmoving thing in the middle of it. And you're, you know, strafing and there's all this crazy shit going on and I'm going to die. Oh no! See, well, hopping with the chain was my expectation, but I guess this is not, that is not what you do. Cool. Don't know how far back that's gonna send me, but cool. I did take some damage during the pre-crack phase, so I guess at the very least I get that undone. Surprisingly, I feel like I was doing kind of well. I don't know how much of this is left, but I don't know. I was losing a lot more batteries in that other battle, tell you what. Now that super gauge is still building, huh? This is the Battle Royale attack. You have to be the last one in the circle. Well, technically I am. Also, if that's not how you get out of that, do you guys have any ideas? Like what? Shield? What are you thinking? Oh, Lord. Some of these, like, extravagant attacks almost feel like something out of Smash Bros. Like, this is what, like, Taboo looks like in Smash 6. Master Core 2! Because they love to do that, to take the same kind of ideas and give them, like, a very, very different visual motif. This is just the new final destination in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Ultimate. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe. Yeah, it's the Polygon Fighting Team. Stay in the circle and see if it disappears? Because you keep dodging out and it just kills you. Well, let me explain. The first time that's what I did. The second time I tried to use... Like, if I hit ZL right now, then I jump to where my partner is. Wait, if I do this, and then do this, then I jump to where my partner is. So I thought I could use that to, like, jump over the circle. That was my second guess. And now I know that neither of those works. But I'm not banging my head against any walls quite yet. Let's make one thing clear. Okay, circle time. I'm gonna stay still. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot. One more guess. I'm gonna use Axe and activate the shield. We'll see what happens here. Oh, it's cracking. Also, it's inside of the shield now. I think I survived that. I think that is what I'm supposed to do. So what, just stay still? That's an odd attack, but okay. No, okay, I'm dead. That's an instant kill? That instantly kills me at full health. But why? But why? I think the shield is what saved me that time. Because, like, the animation was still closing inside, but the damage wasn't taking effect. So it seems I need to stay still. I'm apparently I'm shooting the wall and not the bad guy, so I'll just do this. This seems to do the trick, I suppose. I don't think it's the right way out, but it seems to work. See, like, he does that a lot, though, so I'll give that a little bit of time to recharge before I bring it back and activate the shield. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 110, 110, 110! Whew, this is stressful. As if that hasn't been the case since Astral Chain Part 1, but you know. This one is like visually the most insane. I have zero idea what the stream's gonna do to that. I can't even fathom. Okay, put that away just a little bit, maybe like halfway, maybe like 60. Okay, put him away. Oh, Griffin! There's a thing that turns it off. Come on, gyro controls, don't fail me now. I know that's your favorite thing to do. Never mind, that's not what you do. Never mind, that is completely unrelated. Shield time. Wait, there's multiple of them? Oh, I bet I have to send my friend out on the chain and, like, lasso them. So this is a good way of, like, deflecting it, but to actually get out of it, I'm gonna have to think a little bit differently. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is kind of a slow-moving enemy, so, like, not really. Wait a second, that still doesn't work. You can't wrap around it, even. You don't latch. So I'm out of that idea, too. Arrows don't work, wrapping doesn't work, but those only show up when this attack takes place, and they shatter when it stops. So what else could it mean? Eh? Alright, well, I kind of fumbled my way through that, but I'll take it. This looks like a bumper for that one gaming block on Disney Channel. Oh, it's not over, is it? It isn't over until it's over. At least this conversation's over. Now it's gonna make an anime girl made out of cubes. Uh-oh. Worse. Ew. Oh, this is so goofy. I feel like I'm watching Spider-Man 3.
It's useless. I'm part of the astral plane now. I'm endless.
On his stupid fucking Star Fox assault voice.
Please stop. Come now.
Wait.
It's time for you to join me.
No, this literally is Star Fox. Hey guys, I found the creepy organ music. Eh? Nani? Yeah, take a wild guess. It can only be one person.
You'll have to do better than that.
Your blade. It did not cut deep enough. He's literally a heartless.
I am. Noah is endless.
So did I win or not? Like, is he just saying that, but he dies anyways, or did I win? His hair even looks like Andros. This game is so Kingdom Hearts. This dude is just old-ass Riku. Wait a second. Is, like, gotta explode into, like, an even bigger form, or do I win? I mean, YouTube's dead, so... Guys, I think I win. Or old-ass Ansem Riku. I don't know what that means.
We'll hold it back.
See, now they're doing it. Lappy was the core all along! If only. I want to see Lappy one last time. Oh, wait. I think this is just, like, foreground, background. I thought she turned into a giant. I'm like, Kamiya, what is this tapping into now? Once I asked myself the question, what if girls were rectangles? Now I ask, what if girls were cubes? Wow, so they just made this cool-ass final design and you don't even get to fight it head-on? That's alright. I won! You know, I need to stop, like, saying that. I need to, like, find the clip of Link going, I won! And just use that whenever I reach the ending of a game. Isn't it beautiful? I left for a second. Did your sister fuse with your other sisters and is now killing herself to stop the Fortnite cube? Something like that.
Wait.
Do I look like I care? Do I look like... Oh, no. There's more, isn't there? Eh? Look at the fucking calves on this thing. What? Who is this? What am I looking at? Who? Oh. Noah 2! Guys, I thought I won. They're holding hands! Gay rights! Daddy? Then his Legionis says, do I look like... Fellas, I kind of want Noah Prime to crush me with his thighs. Hey guys, look, I found the angelic choir part. Look at how much... Fellas, the size difference. I'm like crotch height on this man. I don't see why we have to fight. It doesn't have to end like this. But guys, what if I can do the same Akira thing? I can't even link. Yes, I can. Oh my god. I'm just like standing and then they lift up their leg to kick me and it like surpasses my height. I could just like wrap my entire body around this thing's leg. In fact, this game has controls that allow me to do just that. Oh, they're useless. Like, look at these kicks! You're fighting on top of a bunch of Mario Odyssey moon rocks. Man, I really am, huh? Well, I guess you're wondering how I got in this situation. Ooh, recharges one battery. I'll use one of these. But I'm gonna immediately waste it if I do not use this. Guys, I have to be good at this game now. What the fuck am I gonna do? Isn't there like a casual mode where like it plays itself for you or something like that? Maybe it's time I finally enable that. I've never had to in a Platinum game, but perhaps my time has come. I'll tell you what, like, I've struggled with Bayonetta in the past, but I don't think a Platinum game has given me as much shit as Astral Chain has. You know? What is this? I'm so far away. The ground is rippling? Oh, Lord. What's happening? Guys, we're inceptioning! Why did that happen? Oh no, because there's no more ground. Can use that charge any minute now. Man, look at this sky, too. Kind of bananas. Oh! Wait, what stopped you from being evil cop fighter? I'm still an evil cop fighter. But now, the evil cop is dead, but like he's not, and this is like his creation, whose name is Noah, who is not a cop. He's kind of just an astral man. But he's not a red or a blue astral man. He's a purple man, because he's both. Kind of makes you think, huh? I'm going to save the next one of those for the next time I get a full death, which seems to be right around the corner. Oh hey, my super is just about charged, though. That's something. I can't escape these kicks. His legs are so long and powerful. Yo, this is how I draw Corrin and Keaton size difference, though. I think this might be my best bet. Would it be the first time, and certainly won't be the last time, that I've just beaten a boss by camping from afar and just shooting a bunch until I deplete the health pool. Ah, but the further you stand away, the radius increases. jump off a ripple to get a speed boost. Look at this! He's slapping me with his cock. I'm a ghost shower. If this dude turns into a spaceship, somebody tell me. Less of an if, more of a when, if you ask me. Wait, he's sucking in now? Uh-oh. Do not do this. Alright, the super's ready. Do I use it or not? We know how long it takes to recharge. What do you think? Where even is he? I gotta look for the square. He's up in the sky. What the fuck is going on? Well, according to the red one, yeah, this is the real one, so I'm gonna stick to this. Oh, they're still coming. I feel like I've seen that attack before in a different boss battle. Oh, and there it goes. Noah is sucking you. That's not how this is supposed to go. This dude turns into a spaceship. Call it an astral plane. There you go. Also, I'm sorry, why does the progress bar for the chapter say 10%? That's, not gonna be a problem later on, is it? Oh my god, he's Bayonetta! Oh no, I should have seen this coming. What the fuck is this now? There's so many like targets and indicators and like do this things going on right now. Wait a second, what's the prompt? What's the prompt? Arms? Arms? Armzu? Wrong one. Eh. No. I need to take a drinky! Oh no, it's too late. Well, now I'm gonna take a drinky for real, and you can't stop me. Oh, we're gonna be here for a hot minute. I was so convinced that I was, like, done. It really got me. But of course, if there's one other Platinum mainstay, it's tricking you into thinking you beat the game, and then throwing another final boss at you for real this time. Your character runs as if they're shitting themselves. Well, you can't tell me that, you can't prove to me that they're not, so... I don't even do that much more damage with physical attacks than I do with shooting. Like, I don't even think, like, the risk that I'm taking by doing melee stuff is worth, any convinced advantage or speed that I thought. What is this? What the fuck is this? This is a side quest? Yo, hold up. I gotta find my jelly. Can I borrow some of yours? Mind if I, extract it? Ooh! My legs are so long. Stop kicking me! We get it, you're thick. I gotta remember to use another one of these as well. Wonder where those come from. Kinda wish I had more of those. Stop, stop, stop. I just need to... Yeah, there we go, thank you. Do I want a full heal? Yes, otherwise I'm going to immediately waste my other thingy. I'm gonna keep this up. Yeah, great job, Griffin. Doing great. Maybe we'll keep up more of this? I don't know. What does that do though? 15 damage? That's like one gunshot. 51 damage, okay. Not as bad as I thought. No. Link him. Link him, logs. There's probably better ways to be responding to these attacks than constantly rolling, but I'm too scared. Now's not really the time to be experimenting is the problem, you see. Oh, Lord, more of this. Oh, I rolled into it. See, I'm in sprinting now, so now when I hit attack for the first time, I do that weird sliding thing. Which is actually incredibly useful. I haven't really tried sprinting very much throughout this boss battle. It is useful. I'm just not using it at the right times, I think. I feel like I was getting like 10s when I was shooting before. Is it because of distance or... oh boy. I thought I had way more medicine. So what happens to all the shit that I like was buying throughout the game? At the vending machines? Because that's not in that wheel. Where does all that shit go? Wait a second. The one place you never want to consider. Also these, are fucking grenades? Heal alls? Fully restores health, Legion limiter energy? Jesus fuck. Oh. You have to register it in the wheel. So yeah, I think I'd like those more than empty cans. The milk. The Lappy special. If I had this, then that would be the key to winning. So you have to put it in the wheel. I had no... See, people were like, oh, here's the Lappy special. People were like really kicking me for like, Griffin, why didn't you use the skill tree, you idiot? I was like, I don't know, because I didn't see this, apparently. Like, y'all, none of y'all noticed this either, so don't come for me. That is the far more important thing to avoid dying in this situation. You know, dare I say, I feel a little bit more confident to go after them up close after this. Now that I know that I have a much larger safety net than I ever thought that I did. Yeah, let's fuck around. Fuck around, see what happens. Oh boy. Oh, you little rascal. Oh, I should do that the next time I hit that wave, because then I can get off of it immediately. Oh, God. Mario want the drinky! I really don't know what these things do. Sprinting time. Piece of time. Because skill trees enhance your chance of living. Oh, they're icy. They're damage thingies. Oh my God. There's no escape. Well, there's a little bit of escape. Okay, so I figured out what these do, and they gotta go pronto. Ow, you gotta throw it at him or what? I don't know if that did anything or if he just decided to explode. Oh. I've been sphered. Yeah, Yoshi no like cops. Is this game as horny as Okami? Oh, nothing is as horny as Okami. Don't get me started. Okay, I'm going back to sword, though. Eh? Okay, this is a new one. Here's a new one, so this means we're getting further, right? Heal all, please. Heal all, please. Why did I click heal all? Whew. That could have been the end for me. I don't know why I thought that would work. It never does. Not with this guy, it doesn't. Where is he? In the sky? Yeah, he's in the sky. So this is what running and taking a shit looks like to you guys? Also, I picked a perfect time to turn that shit off. Because if you deplete it all the way, then it fills slower. Again, doesn't work, but you know. I think this is further than I've gotten before. Probably entirely thanks to the healing items, but I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Even though I've already like lost one of my recharges. What? Are you not? Oh, you're an axe, not an arm. You know, but it exploded anyways. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Never mind. I think I accidentally switched back to swords. Never mind me. No kicks, no kicks, no kicks. I have a lot of things that like disable stuns too, so those could come in handy here. I always say that I like saving things for boss battles. This is, you know, time to put my healing items where my mouth is so that I may drink them. Also, I should turn this off while I'm running, because there's no reason to be depleting the gauge when I can't fight back. Although I bet if I used an arrow or something, I could probably have a better chance, but I also don't see where I would find the opening to like stand still long enough for that to work. Also, I bet if I stand closer to the inside of the circle, then there are less, I don't have to move as fast to escape it. What do you mean there's more than one war segment in Okami? Oh, sweet innocent chat. Okay, I need to get, not you, arm. I need to get you over here. I think they just explode once you pick them up. I don't think you can use them as weapons or anything. It's just like an animation, not an actual strategy you can employ. Oh, that doesn't even stop them. For some reason I thought it would, but I guess you just gotta sit this one out. Fellas, I think I might use my super. I'm like Super Mario, but I'm super duper. With the big tuper. What in the world? What kind of Bill Nye mirror shit is this? Oh, I didn't see him, I didn't see him. Oh yeah, you don't put these on the map, huh? I should have supered. Oh. Boy, this is a long boss fight, huh? Do I have to reorganize how my healing items are distributed every time, or... Oh, I have to skip this. Yeah. I find Vor funny because Snoodoodle... I'm not reading the rest of that, but I do agree that Vor is very funny. Okay, well, what's my wheel looking like then? Is it gonna be like the setup that I have from last time, or it is... well, I'm gonna do this ahead of time then. We're gonna leave this, That's already on the wheel. Yeah, okay, so it says set on those. Yeah, and like I have grenades, and like I can't use any of those because they're not on the wheel. Griffin. How embarrassing. I'll register that in that slot. Oh my god, I'm sitting on so many of these. This is embarrassing. Oh man! This is embarrassing. I totally forgot to bring an octagon. Yeah, so buckle up for having to do this every single time. Barrier field. Ooh. I've been hoarding this the entire game, and now my time has come. Do I have more, or is... Look at the fucking scroll wheel. Look at how much of this I have. Okay, well I guess once I go through all of this good stuff, then I'll... I don't know, use bent eyeglasses and broken earrings. Never mind, this isn't anything useful. Unless Lappy's thing is also here and I can equip it into the wheel. Hold up. Let me go find my nut. Is Lappy's stuff gonna be here, or is that in like a different... There's other articles of clothing, so what happens when I click those? Super rare reward, one of 6 Lappy items. So the Lappy items are here. Lappy's wisdom. Like, if I click Lappy's legs, what happens? Okay, it just nothing. Nothing, okay. Well, that's what I call a full wheel. I guess first things first, I should use this. There's no reason to save it for later, when attacks get, you know, denser and there's less opportunities to use the wheel. Oh, come on, you can't get me mid-zip, zip-zop, zooey. Honestly, I'm liking Okami so far, but the combat is a little repetitive and the drawing mechanics don't always work. Hey, welcome to my experience with Okami. Also, fuck Isun. Thank you so much! I have a lot of friends who are into Okami, and whenever I say that I don't like Isun, they're like, What? What are you talking about? He's such a deep and complex character. I don't get what you're talking about. And then I point to the scenes like, hey, what's the thing where Isun says he wishes he could rape a girl? And they're like, what? But it's so deep and complex. I'm like, what the fuck? Kind of crazy that they kept that in. There's been far lesser things that have been taken out of ports, but that's pretty yikes. Nowadays, Kamiya sticks to ordinary things, like putting an inordinate amount of detail into butt-walking animations on girls. Fuck Isun. All my homies hate Isun. You have no idea how validating it is. I feel like during that playthrough, like, chat was on my side, right? But in the time that has followed since then, whenever it just comes up in conversation, like, I feel like nobody agrees with me about not liking Isun. Remember when Isun got horny and told the big chest lady to pee in the ocean for him? Hey, I do remember that, and it fucking sucked. Hey, remember when that playthrough took 16 parts? Hey, I remember. That sucked. Wow, Okami seems very horny. That's because it is. Oh, you don't you worry. You haven't gotten to the nude bathing scene. Just you wait. Honestly, if Kamiya didn't make good games, he may as well just be David fucking Cage for all I care. Isun be like, that's a nice drawing, you should draw her giving birth. You know, no, that's what Kamiya says to his staff when he makes these calls. Like, his staff's like, oh, Kamiya, so we brought you this game. It's about, like, this really cool dog. They're called Amaterasu. They got this little bug sidekick, and the art style is inspired by old Japanese paintings and ink and brushes. It's really cool. We're really passionate about it. We hope you'll direct our game. And then Kamiya just is like, I'm sorry, where's the P? And they're like, what? You know, the P. In all my games, they make a scene where girls pee. And like, we don't have one. Like, is that what you do? And they're like, well, yeah, you don't? How long have you been working at Capcom? And they're like, well, I've been here, you know, I went to school. worked really hard for this position. I'm really passionate about what I do. I hope this won't be a problem. Like, unfortunately, it is. Get out. Get out of my building, get out of my office. I'm gonna leave Capcom now and make my own studio about girls peeing. Like, I know, we all love Kamiya, he's kind of a meme man, but like, he's kind of a weirdo, isn't he? Like, what's like his deal? Like, I don't think he's done anything like that fucking crazy since Okami, so I think he's calmed down, but like, was nobody else asking what the fuck is wrong with this maniac at the time of the game's development and release? You know? Like, what happened? Oh boy. That's a hole. There's holes in the ground that you can fall out of? Oh, I think it's just because the wall and the wave was like reorganizing itself still, because those attacks usually don't stack, but this time they did. Hey, don't I have like medicine heals that are like only for like a little bit? Let me use the non-full restores, yeah, first. Like so. Oh boy, this one's so weird. It's tricky to see where they're going to aim, but I guess look at like the stance they take. This is like a JoJo pose. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed! Ah, you just gotta sit through this one, huh? I guess you're given a little bit of time at the very beginning before they start shooting, but it's not pleasant. God, that was pretty effortless. Okay, so he threw it that time, though. Why? I wouldn't blame all of this on Kamiya. Listen, there's a certain... Kamiya is, like, shamelessly horny. If there's a game that's directed by Hideki Kamiya and there's a lot of horny shit in it, and then people on Twitter are talking about, hey, I love this game, it has so many cool horny things in it, and then Kamiya retweets those tweets in the hundreds, I think you can maybe draw a connection or two to things that he was involved with, or approves of, or signs off on. Okay, time to switch to full heals. Back to full heals now. Listen, if there are other people who are to blame for this, I'm happy- you aren't real. I'm happy to blame them too. But if Kamiya wants to make that his brand, then, you know, that's his bed that he's made. You. Oh, there's two of them! Beat this man so I can see you get destroyed by tarantulas. Guys, I've been doing so many cool things in Animal Crossing, I can't wait to show you guys. But, like, this is the end. So I have to get, like, between them, and then, yeah, okay. So when we get to the part where you have to fight a sphere that's, that has my face on it. Uh-oh. Drink your milky! What horny shit did I miss? Oh, we were just talking about Kamiya, and we kind of decided to turn from, oh, isn't he a lovable weirdo, to, hey, a lot of the shit is kind of creepy, actually, and maybe he should, like, cut it out. At least he waits for me to stand up. I certainly don't do that for my sister, so... Tornado? Okay, that's a new attack. I think this is the furthest we've gotten now. I'll tell you what, Femi. As it turns out, I have a ton of healing items sitting in my... So, let me see here. You see this wheel? You have to assign things to this wheel. So all those healing items that I was buying at like the vending machines, you have to set them in those slots. Uh-oh, I'm going to die. Explaining that is what got me, is what did me in. So now I have like way more healing items from like this entire playthrough that like all stack up now. So that's fun. Uh-oh. No. Wait, I thought they, like, all went, like, in a dot-to-dot pattern around the... Oh, thanks. But it looks like they kind of just all shoot towards the center of the arena and then just, like, go up. Oh! Alrighty. Alrighty. See you in another 30 minutes. Is that a Face Raiders reference? No, it's a Kirby Star Allies reference, because that's what their attacks are like. Games like this are made by many, many people, so many are guilty of sin. Then none of them are free of sin. All of them are banished. This boss looks ass. To play or to watch? I mean, it's Astral Chain, so to watch is kind of a given. I don't know, like, do you guys have any ideas of what I should do better? Hey, also, here's another fun fact. I have to reset the medicine wheel every single time that I have to restart. Oh, great, now I know how far away he is from me. Thanks for sharing that. Turn this shit off. I have to hit minus, I have to hit minus, I have to hit minus. Whew, okay. AAD charge stays, empty can goes, medicine grenade, stun grenade, time bomb, heal all. This is what so you have to register it in the wheel, so I can replace this empty shit with things that have many uses. One thing that I am identifying, though, is that I am, maybe being a little too stingy with this. Like, if I get to a point where I end up using all of these and then I still lose, then I can start reconsidering. But, like, when I've died so far, it's been, like, with plenty still in reserves. So I don't think I should be, like, as hesitant with these as I ought to. And there's still more in the wheel, too, so if I do wind up using that stuff... Wait a second! Guys, when you turn on the iris, you get a health gauge. I always forget that that's a thing that you get! How horny is Bayonetta 1 and 2? Pretty horny, but queer people have kind of reclaimed it, so it's valid now. And it doesn't feel like... When Bayonetta is sexualized, it's, like, cool because she's into it. But, like, with everything else, it's, like, weird because they're not. I don't know, there's a lot of literature. Wait a second, this is depleting very rapidly. Was I, like, getting really close in previous attempts or something? Also, I really do not want to use arm. Sword, please. Thank you. Drink your milky. I actually have Megabyte milk. I should say that only when I drink my milk. I need to use AAD charge now. And that's, like... That depletes much faster than I thought. Like, I kept saying things like, wow, guys, we're getting pretty close. But my inner assumption was that I was, like, maybe only approaching the halfway mark. But this seems like not as bad as I thought it would be. Geez, if only I had learned this dozens of times before, am I right, guys? I'm gonna die. Ooh, no, that was actually, well, it was a sick dodge until it wasn't. Don't kick me while I'm down. Let's see, do I have, like, a little bit of medicine? All up, charge up armor, full health. Yeah, everything here is full health. So no need to hold back, I guess. Don't you do that to my friend. Hey, you! Can I, like, successfully land one of these slides for once in my goddamn life? Please, thanks. Also, I've decided that I'm using that super as soon as I get it. There's no reason to hold back on it. Now, I know you may say, but Griffin, the health bar is moving at a snail's pace this time around. What are you talking about? This will be over within no time. And that's because this is a shitty run and I'm not attacking anywhere near as often as I usually do it, or as I should. Oh my lord. Hoping I have more heal alls. Like, I don't think I've successfully completed a single, like, chain of attacks and followed it through to its conclusion. But when you do, it takes a pretty okay chunk with it. I'll just fucking I'll push him off. Fuck it. You can't tell me I can't. be fair, Bayonetta being into it is Bayonetta as written by Kamiya. She doesn't actually have any agents in any real sense. That's not to say she's bad or anything, but it's still important to keep in mind. I definitely agree, but in comparisons to other things where it's like, you just walk in on a woman bathing and she's like, eek, don't look at me, you pervert. It's like, you know, if I had to choose, then I would pick the other one. That's gonna be really interesting to see, because aren't they looking into doing like an Okami sequel now? I wonder if like that stuff's gonna be toned down at all, or if they're just gonna like lean into it and then get into a lot of trouble for it, as they very rightly should. Yeah, and then the gamers are gonna be like, but this is SJW's trying to censor the artistic vision. And then people who don't deserve to get fired and have nothing to do with very rightful backlash are going to get fired. And their livelihoods will be ruined. And they'll win, is my guess. We had to wager a guess. Slide! Come on! The slightest misangling of that really does you in, huh? Uh-oh. What is this? 3! Why are there 3? There's usually not 3. That's a new one. He has never split into 3 before. Maybe like the new attacks thing, I'm like, oh guys, I'm getting close. I thought that was like linked to like my progress in the boss fight. Wait, what the fuck? This has also never happened. I don't know what the hell that was. I think he just likes to try out new shit every now and again, just for the hell of it. Stop that! I don't like it when he does that. I can't link around, I can't circle. Holy shit, what is happening? Well, there's certainly no urge to be stingy with these anymore. Whew. I mean, I know I have to do the stupid fucking slicey thing, but I hate it. Like, do I look like I have a window to stand still for several seconds and angle this just right? Even when I win, I still get hit. It looks like if you do the wrap, then they go away, or if you just hit them enough, they go away, but like... that you're expected to do that is honestly insulting. Okay, so if I stand here, then I don't get hit? I guess so. They already attacked and I didn't even know it. Oh god, I gotta get the arms out now. Oh boy, here we go. Camera, please. Whew. I got it this time, baby. Hey, that's a slide. That's something. I'd like to stop sliding now, please. Oh god. The titty laser! Guys, just think. Just think. There's a point in time where this will all be over, and I'll only be playing Animal Crossing. Can you imagine? Uh-oh. I don't want the charge right now. Not the bees. Oh, that was beautifully timed. Couldn't have been a moment later. If they don't learn to change with the times and they're in hot water, they're actually in hot water no matter what. I think it's easy. They should just not listen to crazy sexists on the internet who are into this shit. But see, that's the problem, is that crazy sexists on the internet are kind of like their base and like what make them money. So pandering to them is like in their financial interest. Like, I'm here because I like cool action games, but, you know. Not all are immune to Kamiya's tricks as I am. Not everybody can be as brig-baned as me. Need I say more? Think I've made my point? wasn't so bad. Hey, I'm gonna use this now. I'm just gonna try this. I'm gonna fuck around and see what happens. Oh no! Not right. It's depleting. Look how fast it's depleting. I am so mad at myself right now. I am going to scream. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna not even get a chance to use it. Oh, but I get health back when I hit, and it does so much damage. Imagine how helpful that could have been. It's okay. I'll get to try again in another half hour. We're a third of the way there. Okay, Tornado, that's new again. I feel like the range on that one gets wider every single time, too. Oh, Lord. Why is there a giant wall here? Hey, why is there a wall? What's up with the wall? I want to go back to the cube. I miss the cube. Titty laser. Go back to the center for this one. I'm a daisy. Hey, here's an idea. I'm gonna heal in advance on this one. Up in the sky. Boycotts generally don't work, but especially gamer boycotts don't work. I remember screenshots of the Never Buy COD Again boycott group on Steam, and how everybody in that group was playing it on release day. God damn it. I mean, hey, it worked with me in Pokemon, but I guess I'm in the minority on that one because it's the highest selling game in the entire franchise. Hooray. Don't you warp? Look at him fucking fold his arms. He really is a JoJo Postman. Okay, what's my... I've got 7 of these left. Only 7?! And an extra life. And I'm fully confident in my abilities to waste them all. Yeah, he's kind of on top of me right now. Ooh, but I'm in the way, I'm in the way. Drink your medicine. Look at that. Take a look at that super gauge and how little it's filled. Okay. Milky time. Oh, it only does a little bit. But it increases like other stats like defense and whatever. Because, you know, buffs are my favorite, and I utilize them very, very well. More milky, more milky, more milky. Oh, and it doesn't stack the timer, it only resets it, so that's fun. Oh, I thought I could like slide under those and do something really cool, but I guess not. I guess not. Drink your goddamn milky. There's like a dramatic climax in this, and I beat the final boss, and there's a emotional end sequence, and I just have a milk mustache through the whole thing. What? Oh, they're in the sky again. He's a YouTuber rant Sona, just put him in a tuxedo and boom, there you go. The folded arms. Wait, there's 2 walls on both sides. That's new. And that's staying there as well. I leapt into that like I've never leapt into anything before. I dove for it. I wanted it. Lappy special all up. Ooh! Wait, the Lappy special is fucking sick. Look at this! Watch him go into the sky again. Eh, I can deal with this. That's because Lappy is special. I mean, it's still depleting like a pixel per hit. Oh no. What are you doing here? That's gonna permanently stay that way or something? One more. Not even halfway, by the way. Yeah, just hitting them until they poof is much better. Ooh, don't do that. Don't drink this. Don't breathe this. Gotta drink one more of these because otherwise I'm going to die. Hey, we're past halfway though. Jesus, finally. I mean, I would say, man, if only I can keep up this momentum, but I know that I can't because that's my last lappy special, and in 30 seconds I'm incredibly fucked. The pool of attacks they're using is like a lot oh god, smaller. Wait a second. This is the fucking iris scanner. No. I gotta rattle through my bag of empty cans and see if I have anything else, because I know that I do. It's just gonna take some rummaging. You think you can stop me? I have the power of vending machines on my side. Of Vendy from Ukulele. Wait a second, that's literally what this is. That's what this has been the entire time, this bit. Look at all these healing items. You will never stop. See, but these aren't going to be like full heals anymore. They're going to be like buffs and like barely heals. Like fish water. Wait, bone juice? Bone hurting juice? I guess I can replace the lappy one too. Boosts defense, prevents stun. I just need to see like one more thing, and that's all I have. That like heals health, and I'm just gonna guzzle these things. And I'm turning the iris off for God's sake. Okay, that's a pretty good. We kind of overwrote the lappy thing though, so that kind of sucks. What is charge as a stat though? Does that affect like how fast my super meter fills? Because it's already like glacial. He's gonna do his thingy. You know what I ought to do? I gotta use Axe for this, I think, maybe. Because that shield, like, is really gonna come in handy. Because if taking damage is my problem, this is kind of the biggest step that I can take to stop doing that. But he does seem to deplete his gauge much faster when I'm doing this. Getting the hang of the timing on that, though. Like, if I want to stand, like, way too close and just spam shit, then maybe that's what I'll do. And I'll hit this checkpoint where he does a special cutscene. And we'll see what happens. Remember when you could get an ice cream cone in this game? Yeah, and control it with gyro controls. It fucking ruled. I wish that was how this game ended. Oh no. Final. It is the final boss. It's Final Noah Prime. Does he have a fucking tail? I'm sorry, is he ora-ing me with a bunch of mini lasers? Oh, that's a much bigger explosion than I expected it would be. Yeah, can you like come down here so I can like deal with you? Yeah, look, his fists are going fucking bananas to shoot those things. That's really funny. This, however, is not. Oh, that was a good block, if I do this on myself. Wait, what? Oh, we're doing wave again. Couldn't save me that time, buddy. Oh my god, we are in... Guys, we're in the game. Uh-oh, cube. Listen, it's not my fault. I don't even watch JoJo. I just call it like I see it. I'm just gonna get myself to full health. Attack, crit up, charge up, crit up. So what is this classified as? Defend. Oh! He can move while you look through your shit. Anyways, I've got Funky Fizz now, or as I call it, cum. Oh my god, look at this combo. Just help me, please. Protect me. I'm gonna drink 2. I want full health. And nothing less. Oh, this is kind of a Lappy surprise, though. I mean, it's a Lappy special, not a surprise, but you know. And what is happening to the ground? Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. Oh. This is not... it's a little bit helpful, but I thought it was definitely going to be more, that's for sure. Kind of fucked up that this guy uses one-hit kills this late in the battle. Oh my god, he's just phasing. He's phasing. I'm like looking the complete opposite direction, like, oh, what's this way? Where'd he go? I turn around, there's just a barrage of particle effects and lasers and shit. Yeah, brute forcing this I don't think is the way to go anymore. Please, 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 please. I have one more of these. I'm gonna have Alkali Cola. I'm gonna have some Pupsy. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's gonna one hit, kill, one hit, kill. Wait a second. No, I'm still kicking. Is this good? Golden tea any good? Oh, I'm losing it, folks. What do you mean minus 50 charge? What's that mean? Haha, hey guys, remember when I had the charge meter and it was like really cool, but then I wasted it? What is happening to the GameCube? Where am I? I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. I could use one more of these. Protect me, protect me. Oh, fuck, we're so close. If we lose this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could use a bow to try and like shoot him down or something, I don't know. She's not coming down! Okay, she's coming down. She's coming down. No, don't you even think about it! Fish? I don't think I've ever wanted to cry from losing something more than this. But every attempt takes so long and so much time. I just want to play Animal Crossing. I just want to go to the complete opposite of this. But I want out. I want out. It's Porter says, remember when I said this was probably the finale? Just quit, give up, and show the ending from YouTube. You know, I think ordinarily I would say, like, no, I could never do that. I want to see for myself. I want to say that I could do it. but I think you reach a point where you need to, like... Now, I promise I'm not Johning right now, but I think there needs to be a certain point where, like, you respect a game enough to want to finish it. And I know I've been going back and forth, being like, no, I like this game. Wait a second, I hate it. Well, it has some cool elements to it that I really like, and that are a lot of fun. And I'm left pleasantly surprised by them. And then there's this. There's this that I have been spending 2 hours and 24 minutes on. I think you're uniquely unequipped to handle this boss. I know you say this, Femi, but to that I say, you may say, well, like what? In terms of healing items? Skill trees? I say, mentally unequipped. Mentally unequipped. Remember Cave Story? Cave Story, yeah. Cave Story, that's a good point. In terms of, I also technically did not beat the Cave Story ending. I got far enough where I felt comfortable, and then that I said, I drew a line, and I said, well, that's what I consider a victory. I got to the point where he, stumbles around. I got to, like, the 2/3 of the way through cutscene. But for the sake of chat's, and more importantly my own... No, chat's sanity is more important than mine. Scratch that. I'm going to look up the ending on YouTube now, and we're just going to look at that. Because I really don't. I can't do this again. I mean, if I had gotten that one bit where I did the super at the right moment and he wasn't invulnerable, then that would have, like, been a game changer and I would have won. So we'll chalk it up to being, like, not so much an inability to do it. I technically can, but not my problem. Astral Chain, final boss and ending. I want to find the Game Explain upload on this with a spoilery thumbnail. What do you got for me? Oh, yeah, I forgot, though. Nobody likes playing this game, so there are no videos of it on YouTube. This is from the Boss Fight Database. Listen, as long as it's not fucking Prosofia Gaming, I am more than okay with this. Even the video on YouTube's fucking half an hour. Alright. Yeah, and then new viewers will come in and they'll be like, wow, Griffin, you're so good at this game. Look at this. This alone takes up. See, they didn't use the iris to get the health bar, though, so I can't tell. So this is when the walls are closing in. I need to find where it turns into, like, a full cube. And then I get the idea. That's a little bit loud. Guys, wow. Ooh, yeah, I'm nailing it. Wait, look at the cool palettes you can get. That's a cool palette. I feel like at some point I remembered that you could recolor these things, but I totally forgot. Basically, I do not respect Astral Chain on the basis that it's... Yeah, no, that part too. Wait a... Guys, look, the guy playing this game has 1200 max health. You can increase that, guys. Look at this, he hasn't died at all in the chapter. This could have been a cool JoJo game, but it's not. This could have been a cool game full stop, but it's not. I feel cheated. You could have played Shovel Knight instead of streaming this entire game. But I did both, so it's fine. Right, so it starts rotating. 1440? You can go above the max like that? Look, and this dude's saving his supercharge for the end, too. And this guy's using sword as well. The C7 Plus, should I be concerned by what that means? Like, on one hand, like, I want to see how this game ends, but there's a second element where I want to see, like, I know that I'm doing so much wrong, but the thing is, nobody in chat likes this game. You know, usually with something like Xenoblade or, you know, things that people like, somebody knowledgeable in chat will just kind of wander in and be like, hey, you might be able to play better if you do this instead, and, you know, have helpful advice. Nobody like that has come for Astral Chain. I've been abandoned and forsaken. Damn, imagine being able to admit you're bad at a video game. I mean, I'm bad at all Platinum games, but in the past it's been enough where I can kind of just get by. This is not the case. Anyways, this is kind of lit. Aw, man. That classic Platinum animation. See, guys, I can't not say it. This game isn't worth being good at. See, that's the thing, too, especially because it's so short. I feel like you would only like really get a kick out of being good at this game. God, this is so fucking cool. If you like, yeah, if you liked it and if it was long enough to warrant that. But unless you really like want to go back and like replay lots of stuff, then I don't think it's worth. It's certainly not worth it for me. Watch him like hatch into another YouTube. Eh? Yo, he really do be kinda thick though. Guys, he's kinda got titties, fellas. Since we're actually out here spoiling, it's not a spoiler if I'm playing it for real. But there's actually an epilogue file after this boss. Well, I don't give a shit. You guys are forgetting, actually I hate video games. You need to factor that in before thinking that I would care about things like this.
Sorry, I'm late. No. Well, I can still hold it back.
Oh, okay, I thought she was the thing. Wait, is she? She's kind of like halfway inside. I don't know.
You have to end this. You've got to.
No, I think she is. She is it, but she's also holding it back. She's like fighting for control of it. Oh, okay. Why even give you the option? Who would hesitate? This is Kingdom Hearts?
Do it.
Shoot me, Star Fox! Didn't he play the second half of Hollow Knight? Didn't he not play the second half of Hollow Knight? So there's no chance he'd play the epilogue of this. Zay Noah Hort.
Brother.
She's gonna do it to herself. She's not even gonna give you the choice. My GameCube! It's my old GameCube controller. Do it! Shoot me, Star Fox! Put her down like Old Yeller. This is so fucking stupid. I agree. You know what though, if the game will let itself commit to it, because you know it's gonna be like, never mind, she's okay. Your character is such a non-character that you don't even have the agency to choose to kill the final boss. Oh, they skipped the credits. That's how it ends! It just fades to black! That's like a joke. That's like a joke. Like, it just ends there! Oh, see, this is why. I'm glad that I, like, leaned into, like, you know what, no. I've decided that I, like, don't care enough about this game to want to beat it. And, yeah, that has proven it, because if... Yeah, imagine ending on that fucking note. Imagine! Imagine Brenda. Oh my... Hey, at least the last stream was pretty alright, though, with, like, the fist bump part. I liked that. Your character chooses to do nothing, and then the plot happens, and then it ends. Honestly, like that, this ending feels like a slap in the face, but I mean, that kind of goes for this entire game's story. Oh, hi Kyle. In terms of feeling like a slap in the face. I was going to say, is this game real? I'm glad that chat is losing it as much as me. A little worried about the YouTube audience, because I feel like anybody who would come to an Astral Chain video would be operating the assumption that I like Astral Chain and have good things to say about it, but man... I think this may be, like, my most disliked playthrough. Not in terms of, like, YouTube thumbs ups or downs. That would have required people to watch it in the first place. Just in terms of, like, how much fun I had. Because, like, okay, with Xenoblade, I was also kind of, like, apprehensive whenever I was about to stream it. Because, like, getting into it was a bit of a chore, but with Xenoblade, the game was so fucking good that I always came back around, like, yeah, this game is great, and I was reminded of what was so special about it and why I loved it so much. This is not that. This never overcame the point where, I decided to like it. Oh my god, wait, is that her? Wait, she's alive! I wasn't even reading the text, but I guess she's okay. Great! Wow! And then it ends there, too! Oh... Griffin, stop kidding yourself. You streamed Amiibo Festival? Is she alive, or does the guy cop have short shorts now? Femi, this is a Kamiya game. Don't be silly. They'll never put handsome boys in their game. Well... Did they say that she just doesn't remember? God, I wish that were me! Next is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Please hold. It really is 140p. There's like the YouTube bitrate and then the Twitch bitrate. All around, it's not a good time. Anyways, I'm getting the hell out of here. This is a stressful game. I've been sitting here sweating in this maid dress for the past 2.5 hours, but now comes the time where you get to see what that was all about. So, please hold.